Good evening and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Um, for some reason, I've had a very strong sense of my husband's presence with me tonight. And I've not really felt it but a couple of times this strongly. The first time that I felt it was the first night that I spent the night here because I stayed with my kids and my mother the day that he died, and I think the second day. But then I came back here. My friend came with me and she stayed on the couch. And when I went to bed, I went to sleep. And Otto came in there and he would put his paws up on the bed right beside my head and bark to the top of his lungs. I don't know if I've told y'all about this or not. I don't think I have because I was going through so much at the time. But I got up. The first time he did it, I got up and I was like, what in the hell is wrong with you? And I ended up doing that 3 times. He kept coming and waiting. I'd get totally back to sleep and he did it again. My friend was in here on the couch. So she saw it and felt it too. I'd get up and I'd let Otto outside, and then I'd go lay back down and go back to sleep. He'd get up on the side of the bed, bark to the top of his lungs. My friend has stayed here many times, even for a week at a time, and it's never happened. He's never done that before. That was very, very bizarre behavior for Otto. That's my dog, in case you don't know. Well, he kept doing that. He did it 3 times. The third time, I got up and I let him out. And I said, I'm gonna leave the door open and you can come back in when you get finished and then I'll get up. You can come let me know you're in and all. I mean, Otto's smart like that. You just gotta know he's very intelligent. So I laid back down and I felt my husband in the bed with me, but I was like half asleep and half awake. And I was saying, Wayne, 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 get up and let Otto in. And my friend that was sleeping on the couch, she got up and walked to the door and she looked in there and she said, are you awake or asleep? And I said, I'm awake, but I'm confused because I felt like Wayne was in the bed with me right then. And then we realized that was why he kept barking. He didn't need to go outside because he never did stay outside. He would walk out and come right back in and then bark and wake me up again. He was trying to tell me that he was in the bed beside me. And I had taken some sleeping pills so I could sleep, and I was out of it. And I didn't realize it until the next day what was happening. And I've felt that a few times. Otto's never done that again, but that was very bizarre behavior for Otto. I don't even know why I'm sharing all this with you. I don't even know who the video is for. But I guess we're going to find out because that's the feeling I got was that I needed to make a video. Who is this for? Wait a minute. All what? S A B Why are you spelling my name? What did you say? All what? You're saying all safe. They're saying all safe, Christie. That's what it's spelling. Okay. What's the reading? What do we need to do a reading about? All the men? I've never had this happen. Okay. They want to do a reading for all the men. Okay. I've never had that happen. Okay. Help me then. I'm going to need your help because I don't know what to do. Okay. We're going to start out with the virtues. And this is for all the men. I got gentleness and kindness. Gentleness and kindness. With responsibility and integrity. And this is for all the men. Interesting. Okay. Okay. How are you working in all the men? Wow. The sun is here, the hanged man is here, and the world. And the chariot. Wow. This is about coming out of this stuck place you're in. Being happy and something that's over. Gentleness, kindness, responsibility, and integrity. And it's about the sun, which is about happiness, freedom, enlightenment. The hangman, which is about seeing something from a different perspective or being stuck in a situation that you never thought you would be in. Learning empathy. That's why you end up in this hangman mode, because Spirit's teaching you to have empathy. And then we have the World card. That's about the end of a cycle. The end of something very difficult where you feel like you've been carrying the weight of the world on your back. That's this responsibility. And for some reason, integrity factors in here. Let's find out what kind of healing is needed here. What kind of healing do the men need? Courage and inner child. You need courage to do this inner child work. And then take off your mask. So some of you are wearing a mask. Maybe you're pretending like everything's okay and it's not. Alright, show me what you're going to show me. Show me how this happened. How did this happen to the men? I'm here to start with the text messages. Alright, let's find out how this happened to the men. Somebody was a fucking asshole, and what am I going to do with you, seriously? I feel you, baby. I'm empty. My feelings are on E, and what am I going to do with you, seriously? I should delete you out of my phone completely, and my feelings are on E. Ooh. This one fell on the floor. I love all of you. Fell on the floor. I'm going to put it back in the middle. Alright. Spirit, guides, angels, ancestors. Well, how did this happen to the men? I miss you so much all the time, actually. Alright, what's being hidden? I think I miss you. You're hiding this. You miss this person so bad, but hidden is that you think you miss. I think I miss you. What's being shown? Whoa, that's a lot. Do I take them? Alright. What's being shown is call me, call me, call me. Somebody wants you to call them. I'm in a relationship, but I'm feeling you. Thanks for being in my life. I act like I don't care, but I do. I love when you fall asleep on the phone with me, and I can't stop thinking of you. Is this love? So somebody misses somebody all the time, actually. That's how this happened. And over here, what you're hiding is that you think that you miss you. Somebody thinks that they miss you. Over here is a lot. All right, what's going to happen next? What am I going to do with you seriously? How are you? We haven't talked in forever. Where have you been all my life? And I'm empty. My feelings are on E. So... It sounds like to me that you broke it off with this person, and that's how this happened, and I can't love you the way I want. Yeah, it sounds like you broke up with this person. Let's find out how that happened. How did that happen? That you just walked away and spent time with them making art, love, or music. So you may have left to be with somebody else. You just walked away. That's how. Alright, what's being hidden? What's being hidden? Spirit guides, angels. Ooh, they were determined to come out. There's a lot here being hidden. That tantrums are for babies. Grow the fuck up. Your friends miss your face. You're going to unplug because we can't be all things. We can't be all things. You're just going to unplug. That's what's being hidden. So, your friends miss you. You're having tantrums. You're going to unplug because you can't be all things. Don't let it all hang out. Alright, what's being shown? That it's time for anal. Okay. Why is it time for anal? Probably because of somebody throwing tantrums. Why is it time for anal? Because they want shit to be different. So, maybe you wanted a man. Okay? So for some of you, it might be because you left this person for a man. Somebody could have been being an asshole and you wanted shit to be different. That's what was being shown. I think that's what's being said. What's going to happen next? It's not that serious. One of you is doing too many fucking chores. So you just walked away because of spending time with somebody, making art, love, or music. Somebody was secretly throwing tantrums. Your friends were missing you. You were unplugged. And we can't be all things. It sounds like to me that you weren't like online or something. Like you went off grid. And what was being shown is that it was somebody was being an asshole because they wanted things to be different. Or maybe they were being an asshole and somebody wanted that to be different. But what's going to happen next is you're going to realize that it's not that serious because one of you is doing too many chores. And you're going to check yourself because you're playing with fire. You're going to either go all in or get the fuck out. Sounds like a typical relationship to me, doesn't it? Alright, so let's pull some tarot on it. Let me move these out of the way so I can get to the tarot. Alright, I want to know what's going on here. Why are we seeing the sun? Wait, we're going to pull these first. Because this was a breakup. Show me how this happened. Somebody wanted their freedom and they had a new friendship. Alright, how did this happen? May I see, please? Good, strong answers only, please, from the universe. Somebody was pushing buttons. I do things to trigger you. It's the only way I know you care. Yeah, somebody was pushing your buttons. That's how this happened. What's being hidden? That it was your choice. Make them prove it. Somebody had a strategy. They had a secret love, and it was an emperor. So secretly, this was your choice. You wanted to make them prove it. And you had a strategy. And there was a secret love with the divine masculine. Alright, well, what's being shown? That somebody was stalking. And what's going to happen next? They will call. They will call. And somebody was dating, and there was competition. Alright, so you feel like they're going to call. Are they going to call? What's going to happen with they will call? There's a dying love and a commitment. And too many burdens. So you were hoping that they would call, or you're going to be hoping that they'll call, but your commitment's dying. Alright. Why was the commitment dying? May I see, please? Why was it really dying? Because of some memories. What do you mean, memories? I think that these were bittersweet memories. I think some of these... Oh, memories of your commitment, of your vows. Alright, what about memories of your vows? Yep, there was a resentment and you were clashing. Why was there a resentment? Because of that secret admirer that was stalking right there. Okay, why did you have a resentment? Because of dark influences and needing to be nourished, to have soul growth, to be comforted. So this person that was stalking, or that is stalking, has the dark influence like addiction. They were using that to comfort themselves. That's sad. That's sad. Intimacy is here, and using your intuition. That's truly sad. Alright. How did this person that was the dying love, or the other person in this commitment, how did they feel? Good, strong answers only, please. They felt like they needed to be established, and they had an infatuation. They needed stability, and they had an infatuation. Clarify the infatuation. They had an addiction, and there needed to be an apology. Forgiveness. This person wanted you to come back. Alright, well, how else did they feel? They were hoping you'd come back. They were hoping to be able to go back. They were hoping for an apology and that they could go back. That's what they were hoping for. Alright. What happened? There were consequences. And a spiritual connection. Wow. Alright, let's pull the tarot on it. Why is the sun here? Because of the Page of Pentacles. A very small financial offer. A little teeny tiny it's like the idea of something in the world. It wasn't much. It didn't take much to make this person happy, is what's being said here. Alright, why is the Hanged Man here? Because of the Six of Swords, the Death card, the Ten of Swords, and Justice. Because somebody wanted to move on, but couldn't. They couldn't. They could not end this. They could not change either. And there was karma, consequences for not being able to change. They wanted to, but they were stuck in Hanged Man and couldn't change. So there was justice. Why is the World here? Because of the Hierophant and Strength in reverse. Because what's ending is a marriage that had weakness. Clarify the weakness. It was about being happy, the Sun, and internally conflicted. Somebody was not able to be happy. That was the weakness. Why were they not able to be happy? Because somebody didn't see what a catch they were. And they walked away. That's why. Why is the Chariot on the bottom of the deck? Because of a Queen of Swords being undecided in reverse. The Queen of Swords is in reverse. The Queen of Wands is in reverse. Ghosting is in reverse. And a money focus. So you have two people here. You have a Queen of Swords who's you're undecided about, or who's undecided about you. Both of these feminines are in reverse. Both of them. This one is going to ghost you because of money. They left you because of money. And this one, it looks like, couldn't make up their mind whether they wanted this or not. Like they were just undecided. Or they are. That could be what's happening now. Why are you showing this to us? Because of divine timing, the Lovers, the Five of Cups in reverse, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. Because in the right timing, you're going to choose to heal and work. It looks like that's stuck to the table. That's a date. Clarify the Lovers. That's a Gemini. I forgot. I'm sorry. I have Leo. I have Pisces. I have Taurus. And I have Taurus again. Why is Gemini here the Lovers? I have a lot of cards coming out. Because of the Nine of Swords, karma cleaning up, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Because somebody is going through hell right now, trying to figure out how they're going to clean up this karmic situation. And it's keeping them up at night. It's causing them regret and sorrow. But it's going to happen when it's supposed to happen. In time, in divine time. You have one person, this is a Leo, and this over here is probably, it could be any air, Gemini. It's Gemini. There's a Gemini here, and then there's a Leo here. It looks like that this Leo is they're going to ghost somebody because they have a money focus. I'm not laughing. And who is the secret love? Who is the secret love? May I see? Cancer came out. The Moon. It's secret. It's a secret, and it's being kept a secret. Cold as ice on the bottom of the deck. Alright, is there anything you can tell us about this person? That goes there. the World in reverse, the Six of Cups in reverse, and divinely guided in reverse. So what they can tell you about this person is that they're divinely guided. They have a lot of memories, or they have a memory. They have memories. This person has memories of this ending. There's memories of this ending. Why is it coming out in reverse? Whoa, because of being cold as ice. Who's being cold as ice? I'm going to put Divine Masculine back in. I'm going to put these two back in also, because I want to find out who this is that's being so cold. They're being hidden. They're being kept secret. May I see who's being so cold? Manifesting you in reverse, the Nine of Wands in reverse, and the Ten of Wands. So there's a lot of wands here. It's probably the fire sign. But I don't know that it's this Leo. Woo! And then there was a sexual encounter also. God, that just flew out of the deck right in my hand. There's truth that might be coming in real fast about this. This is something that ended because maybe of a sexual encounter. But it was somebody who... It looks like to me that somebody didn't really want this. And they had walls. And that's why it ended. That's the coldest ice. That's all they're telling me. They're just repeating that there was an ending. And that there was a sexual encounter. And that's why you became cold. Maybe they were just giving you mixed signals. Alright. I feel like I'm missing something here. Like, what's the point of this reading? Why are we doing this? What do we need to know that we haven't figured out here? Why are you telling us all this for these men? What do you want to get? What point are you trying to get across? That you have one last chance or you're going to be alone. What do you mean one last chance in solitude? What do you mean by that? They're saying one last chance in solitude. What do you mean by that? Regret. One last chance, solitude, and regret. That's what they're trying to get. And a double life and haven't moved on. Somebody has tattoos, a lot of them. But they're in both of these pictures. Anything else we need to know here? Those are determined to come out. They're going to come out, probably. Okay. Somebody was hard to read. The grass is greener. Elimination and overthinking. This is what's causing you to overthink, is the fact that you need to eliminate somebody. Is the grass greener? I think that you don't know who to eliminate because you haven't really experienced anything else. Why are they cards stayed on the table and somebody may have had a rebound. Why are they overthinking about this? Because of a rebound. Yeah, somebody had a rebound. Like they were with somebody because they were on the rebound from this other dying love. And they were hard to read. I don't think this person was sure if you were even in a relationship with somebody else or not. And they didn't know if they were going to be eliminated. That's why they felt like they had one last chance and then they were in solitude and had regret. And then divine union on the bottom of the deck. So, I'm not sure I'm getting anything here. What are you trying to do here? What's your point? Family came out. Family. What about family? Thought I saw one turn over. What about family? You're worried about your family? Alright. Anything else? Online dating and differences. You're worried about your family because somebody's online dating with somebody that they have differences with. Alright. What do you mean differences? Why do they have differences? Because they're going to get a divorce. You're worried about your family and online dating because it caused you to get a divorce. It's causing you, this online dating is causing differences. Something you're doing online is causing differences in a divorce and a love triangle. I think they're trying to give you some guidance on how not to end your relationship with your family, with your spouse. Where is this collective of men at? Where are they at? This is the tribe, I guess, that's watching us. Alright, what about them in the tribe? Deception came out. What are they doing that's deceptive? It has to do with understanding. Understanding what? Ooh, that came out with force. Making an offer in the spring. And it came out in reverse, so it seems like it was in the past. Alright. What's the outcome of the offer in the spring? What's the outcome of the offer? Somebody's watching you and there's a crossroads. Why are they at a crossroads? Because of awakening. Awakening to what? The 5D. Alright, what about the 5D? The 5D is helping you to have patience. The winter is here. Patience and ascending. So you're at a crossroads and you're observing and awakening. And they're saying that be patient because of the winter and ascending. What do you mean winter? You've got a lot of seasons showing up. It's a twin flame that's watching you. But they have fear and it's divine masculine. And there's a karmic partner involved. What else do we need to know about this? Somebody needs stability. Alright, what else? They need to express their truth and take off their mask that they're wearing when it comes to their facade about their beliefs. I have stability. I have express your truth. I can't make this shit up. Express your truth and stop wearing a mask, a facade. Stop putting on a facade. Oh, wow. Ascending stuck to my elbow. Why are they wearing a facade? because they know that there's some toxicity that needs to end. Some toxic patterns that have them bound. So you're pretending like you're not having this toxicity. What might happen if they take off this mask? There's a stalemate. What do you mean there's a stalemate if they take off the mask? Whoa. Look, the autumn came out now. Why are all these seasons coming out? Because of darkness. A commitment and a breakthrough. It's a twin flame. So, you've been going through hell with this situation for a long time. And this is saying that if you'll stop pretending and express your truth and get some stability in the toxicity and your avoidance, you're avoiding ending the toxicity. The fall is here. It's like the fall is when you shed stuff. It's time to shed. It's time to shed. The spring is when things blossom. And this offer is like, this offer, I think if you would make this offer, it would probably help too. That might also be what you're pretending about. But it's like you have to have a breakthrough when it comes to this contract, this twin flame contract. And you're stuck in the shadow because of the toxicity. And they're saying take off your mask and stop pretending. Anything else you want to say? There's going to be a renewal, a spark. There's been karma, balance, and justice, and we saw that here. There's going to be a spark. What's going to happen when there's a spark? You're going to get messages in your dreams. You're going to see your reflection here. Take care of yourself. And there's an Ace of Cups. Why is the Ace of Cups in reverse? Because of nurture and compassion. What do you mean nurture and compassion? Somebody's guarded. They have a lot of passion, but they're guarded. They're guarding themselves. I think that you're not going to have anybody else. There's an Ace of Wands and an Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is in reverse because of nurturing and compassion. And then there's an Ace of Pentacles. It's a lot of new shit happening here, men. Right here it says that there's an Ace of Wands, this spark. But somebody's guarding themselves from it because of nurturing and compassion. What do you mean they don't? There's the union. And then your family, home, and commitment is in reverse. Maybe this is somebody else. Like, this is somebody new that you're showing compassion to and you're wanting to have this union with. But you're guarded because you have a family, home, and commitment. Maybe it's like going out on your marriage. Maybe you didn't want to do this because you were married. So what are you saying to us? That somebody's closed off, guarded, and resistant because they have confusion and illusions. Well, what's the truth? What's the truth? Neptune's here. Alright, the past, there was suffering. In the summer, there was suffering. And somebody used their intuition about this. Somebody had a lot of suffering in the past, and in the summer they used their intuition. Spirit guides were helping also. They had a lot of growth in the summer. I think what it's saying is that you grew out of this because there was so much lack and suffering. And when you started looking at this with clarity, with your intuition, you realized that you had outgrown this marriage, but you were guarding yourself from this union because you were still married. What should they do now? What should they do next? You need to look at there's going to be rejection. Why is there going to be rejection? The spring now. There's going to be rejection because of divine masculine, self-love, remembering and awakening, having a transformation when it comes to the fears and limitations. So somebody's going to be rejected, but somebody else is not going to be rejected. What's going to happen to the other person? They're going to celebrate gifts in abundance and trust divine timing. There's two people here. Right now, this person might be detached and cold because they're still married. I don't know if I've done this reading a bit of justice. We'll see, though. We'll see. Alright, talk to me, Spirit, out of this deck for this man, this divine masculine. That makes it very easy, right? When that's the only card that pops out. And then it needs a second chance, is what's being said here. The twin flame needs a second chance. And that's about all I can say to you about it. What would this twin flame say? What would this masculine say? I want to be authentic. I'm no longer afraid. You're going to stop wearing a mask about your beliefs. And lying was easier than telling the truth. What would the feminine say? Somebody was lying about this connection. I'm not the same person that you remember. And it's easier to just stay away right now. Our connection still affects me. Alright. Let's see how the angels are working in this situation. They're showing you the truth. They're giving you grace. And they're helping you with purity. What else? You need to have the courage to do inner child work. There's going to be miracles and forgiveness. And you're going to have a powerful something. What? Talk to me. There's going to be beauty, unity in the divine plan. Yeah, it's coming together. This twin flame is going to get a second chance. Mercy on the bottom of the deck. Ooh, what an intense reading. What an intense reading. Anything else you want us to do here? There's somebody that's still in another relationship, but it's almost over. It's dying. This commitment. They will call. Anything else we need to know here? May I have a message out of here, please, for this connection? What would you give me? Oh. So this is for a divine masculine, it looks like reading to me. Maybe that's what they meant by all the men. I've never had them say it like that before. One came out. Oh my goodness, you're a divine badass. And guess what that's about? Not wearing that facade. Not letting other people's opinion of you sway you. Divine badass. You may feel under pressure to conform, maybe to someone else's opinions or even to your own previous plans or ideas. Don't give your power to make choices away to another, whether that's the choice of what to believe or how to behave. Don't give away your power to the past if it will take you away from what you know is true now. Even if it seems to be more difficult in the short term, Trust that living what you know is true and right for you and is the only way that you can gain the happiness and fulfillment that you want and deserve. And then Damselfly brings direction, number 6. Damselfly brings direction. You may not see it coming, but a major change within you or in your life is headed your way. You will be able to handle it with more skill and grace than you may have believed possible. Do what it takes to keep yourself feeling positive and happy more often than not. We all have our ups and downs, but if you are not feeling happy with something in your life, know that you have the power to change it. Even if a radical change would be required to bring you happiness, you've got the power to do it. Have faith. And we keep seeing these 2 cards over and over again in this collective. So take heed. Take heed, because it's not going to stop coming up until you change something about this. And this twin flame needs a second chance. There's an addiction, and somebody's longing for this past life love, but they're unavailable. I want to know what this major change is that's coming, that you may not see coming. I just want to make sure. How can I find out? I'm going to get the other. What's this major change? You coming out of this place of imprisonment and feeling hopeless and helpless. And the King of Cups is here. You might have a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placement, or you might just have a lot of love. You are emotionally, you're mastering your emotions, it looks like to me. You're in this karmic situation that you feel helpless and hopeless in. That's what the major change is. What's going to change there? That's the Lovers again. You looking back about this choice, you can thinking that this is a choice. Everything's coming out in reverse. Alright, why is the Lovers here? We're going to see it again. Because of healing. Remember over here, healing? What do they need to heal? Codependency. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. And there's going to be a tower. Inevitably, there will be a tower about some action, some decision. You're going to make a decision. Why is the Tower here? Because of the 3 of Swords. There's going to be something that's going to hurt. What's going to hurt? The Queen of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords in reverse. So there's a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. This can also be a Sagittarius in this collective. There's deception. Why is it in reverse? Because something's out of balance financially. What do you mean it's out of balance financially? Manifesting in reverse and confusion. So it looks like something financial. And then there's a King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Talk to me about what's going on financially here that's going to hurt. Somebody doesn't see it coming either. There's, a surprise that nobody's talking about. Talk to me, Spirit, about what's going on financially here. Something's out of balance. Talk to me about what's going on here. The underworld came out. What do you mean, underworld? Gaia. The underworld and Gaia. Trust the universe has a better plan than you do. Protecting the planet, herbalism, and working with nature in some way. Spend time with nature to be healed, soothed, and regroup. And then the underworld is about find unconventional ways to explore new sources of income. Sex, death, hidden knowledge, probing the mysteries of life. As the world evolves, so can your means of earning money. What do you mean the underworld and Gaia? That might make sense to you, but it doesn't to me yet. What do you mean? This is about a loss. This is about somebody having a loss. This person is hurt because of a loss. What's going to be the outcome of the loss for this person financially? May we see, please? The outcome of this loss financially. Whoa. Your animals are here. Everything is coming out in reverse. Transportation is here. The office is here. Odd jobs is here, and your emotions. But it's all coming out in reverse. It's like parenthood even is in reverse. Why is all this here in reverse? Because you need to make peace with yourself. You're going to use an office to help you with transportation somehow. You're going to do odd jobs and your emotions are here. You're going to make peace. And what else is going to happen here? Then you can have happiness about the past. But right now you haven't made peace with this. Once you make peace with the past, you'll have happiness. You're going to have angelic help to unlock this. Alright, what's going to be, what else? I know there's more. There's a gift. What about this gift? What about this gift? Somebody could give you money or some kind of gift. What about this gift? Spirit says, I don't want you to talk about it. Be quiet. It has to do with your home. Be quiet. No talking about it. That's it. Spirit says that's it. And that's it. We can't talk about it. Sometimes it's better not to know. Alrighty then. I guess it's going to be a wrap. I don't know why I was asked to do this. Anything else you want to say before we close? I think it's all been said. Truly, I do. Let's see who this is. Who are you talking to? MOEDJHF. FHJE. So we have Joe. We have Mo. We have Doe. We have Ho. And we have Foe. HKRHQLV. WTJNCMO. So we have not O VIHWEKF CJTOKML. We'll go one more time. T FMHAFRU. Trinkets, please, for this reading. I have the numbers. I know we'll give you some numbers. I have, what the hell is that? It's a lizard. There is literally somebody's lizard, like a gecko, and it was holding on to a skeleton key. You might have like a lizard or some kind of reptile. I have an elephant, a heart that says love, an infinity sign that says love, two palm trees connected, that heart with that nursing cap again. Somebody in this collective has a nurse in their family. I have a wave, you might love the ocean, and I have a piece of tiger thigh trinkets from here. Alright, I have a light bulb for that tower. I have a music note with a skull. I have Live Your Dream. I have a skeleton hand, and I have a maple leaf. All right, I'm going to give you some numbers. Numbers, please, for whoever might be resonating with this. 6, 6, 8, 7, 9, 10, 11. Oh my goodness. And 1. Okay. Alright. I hope that you found this helpful in some way, or that you maybe enjoyed it. I don't know. I can't even remember what I've said, but take it as it resonates, I guess. Have a great night. Bye.